So the annuity slayer took me to task for my promotion of good annuities. The guy said, he's nothing but an insurance salesman making a commission off the sale of annuities. And then, I love it. I don't know who the annuity slayer is. The minute I see anyone who speaks ill on products en masse, I know it's just silly. I mean, it just means you're closed-minded. Look, I got a lot of closed-minded people on my channel. I get it. You know, a lot of people get very upset by me for challenging the orthodox of CO2. They say, you're not a scientist. You don't know. These scientists have models. And I'm like, that's the point. That's the problem. How they don't get it, I don't understand. Their models have been proven to be fake news. But they have models. They're scientists. They're in this. They're professionals. You are not. Anyway, so the annuity slayer. All right, let me ask you a question. What is better? A corporate bond paying 2.5% or a guaranteed annuity paying 3.5%? Everything else is the same. Everything else. All right, the annuity is, we'll both say 10-year maturity. And look, I'm just literally using that for an example. What is better, a corporate bond paying 2.5% or an annuity paying 3.5%? All right. What is bond? A corporate bond, credit rating, maturity, everything is the same. What is better, a corporate bond paying 3% or a fixed annuity paying 3.5%? Now, be advised, please, and this is where I just laugh at this guy, the annuity slayer, because I'm saying a fixed annuity. A fixed annuity is not the same thing as a fixed indexed annuity. And this guy, with his diatribe against me, was mixing those terminologies as if they were one and the same. They're completely different things. Completely different. A fixed annuity can't be any more simpler. It's like a CD, except it's guaranteed by the insurance company. Oh no, you can't say an annuity's like a CD because it's not FDIC insured. You're right. Annuities are not FDIC insured. They're guaranteed by the insurance company, all right? So we know for a fact that annuity is riskier than a CD. However, with those disclosures out, a fixed annuity works as simple as a CD. You dump $100,000 in, you get 3.5%, you get $3,500 each and every year with interest. It's literally that simple. 10 years from now, you get your $100,000 back, and you get some interest, whatever that is, $35,000 or whatever. Whatever. And then the nice thing about a fixed annuity, though, unlike a CD or unlike a corporate bond, is it's tax deferred. There's no 1099 until you pull it out, whereas a bond is OI, ordinary income. CD is OI, ordinary income. Municipal bond is tax-free, tax-exempt, but a municipal bond income is still factored into your Social Security provisional income tax, as well as your Medicare, your IRMAs for Medicare premiums. So not to look at annuities at all, it's stupid, man. I just don't get the animosity towards, and same thing with life insurance, not to even consider that. I find it dumb. Doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Look, like reverse mortgages, not to even think about it doesn't make sense. My man Alberto, he doesn't like them, but he did the research and he says, I don't like them. And he showed me his research, and I don't necessarily take issue with it or not, but I say, okay, so your research was well-founded for you to not do it. But at least he did it. I think he even said he was looking at long-term care and he decided against that too. But at least he did it. But just to throw the baby out with the bathwater because whoever it is, Dave Ramsey or Ken Fisher, I literally don't know who don't care, Susie Orman, it's just weird to me. The animosity against an inanimate object. Again, a rifle is an inanimate object. A rifle does no good or evil. It just is. It just sits there. It sits there by itself, minding its own business. Doesn't kill anybody. Doesn't defend against anybody. It just sits there, minding its own business. Looking up at this guy, picking his nose. Until someone actually picks up and shoots it, the rifle doesn't do anything. It can't hurt you. It can't help you. The same thing with an annuity. So, again, going back to the comparison, an annuity, a fixed annuity, 3.5% versus the corporate bond, 2.5%. Corporate bond, 3. A corporate bond, 3.5%. Which one's better? Well, to say the corporate bond is better every time, it's just dumb. Why would you say that? I don't get it. Well, the corporate bond's more liquid. It might be, but when you sell a corporate bond, you think it's not dealing with the current interest rates? What happens if the interest rates go up? And then the corporate bond is liquid, sure, but you're going to sell it at a discount. Well, the same thing happens if interest rates go down. You sell it at a premium. That either way, yes, there is some liquidity there. The annuity doesn't have it. That's some way it makes the annuity better because you're guaranteed a fixed amount. It will never drop below that. And I'm not sitting here to say you should do it. I'm just saying, why? Dude, oh my goodness. Swervy McGee over here. Jeez Louise. We used to call him, my friend Rich and I would do seminars all through up and down the East Coast. And, whoa! Tanky McTankleston, what are you doing? Hey! Dude, he's a LM. That means he's a driver for taking a guy down a taxi, down to the airport or something like that. Tanky McTankleston. That's what we always call swerving because we'd always be I remember driving through New York one night after we did a seminar. And we're on the highway going to New Jersey or maybe Philadelphia, I forgot. And there's this guy swerving back and forth, and we call him Tanky McTankleston because we knew he must be drunk. Oh, but I know it's Tanky. We said, man, Tanky. Oh man, those are the days. I miss that in a way. One of the things bad about being self-employed, my friends, you got a lot of time for just yourself. Now, I have an audience where I can engage with, which is good on YouTube and stuff, which I like, thankfully. But I was talking to a guy yesterday who doesn't do any kind of YouTube or anything like that, and he's self-employed and he runs his own firm. I've interviewed him, my man Jack Zerinsky up there, and he's just talking about. He goes, other than my clients, it's just me, and he doesn't see, he sees clients regularly, but not all that much, so it's just kind of like him. I was like, yeah. He goes, it does. It gets lonely, man. It can get lonely. I said, I know it for me too. And I chat with you guys all the time via the YouTube, via email and stuff like that. But I don't. That's a tough thing about being self-employed, my friends. If you're thinking about starting your own firm, just remember you're gonna have some downtime. You need a place to I don't know if necessarily chat with people, but you need something to not get too suckered into just, I don't know, the routine, if that makes sense, where you get bored and then you get lazy and then you kind of get, I don't want to say angry, it's not angry, but it's not even depressed. It's just like blah, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that. So you got to find a way out. For me, and that was why I had to get off Facebook, because when I got that way, I'd jump on Facebook and engage in stupid political chatter, and that was just a complete waste of time. So I got off that, man. I feel so much better. But you're still doing politics sometimes on YouTube? Yeah, I do. I've always have. It's not that much. I mean, if you think this is a lot, you should saw my Facebook thing, because I'd forward all kinds of Tanky. Come on, man. Jeez Louise. All right, so let's go back to the annuity stuff here. So we got fixed annuities. We got fixed indexed annuities. And I'm not even against fixed index annuities necessarily. It depends on what you're trying to shoot for. If you're shooting for stock-like returns, I am. You're not going to get stock-like returns in fixed index annuities. Can we just stop that, for heaven's sake? If you're shooting for a bond alternative, I'm open to that. I'm open to that idea. We'll look up my man Roger Ibbotson's research he did on that. And I've challenged that to some degree before, but I challenge it more when you're looking at a fixed index annuity relative to a bond fund. Relative to a stock investment. Every time I come down this road, I get behind some Tanky. Nuts. Anyway, but if you're looking at it as a bond alternative, I'm open for that debate for sure. I'm not against that at all. There's a guy I challenged on a lot on Advisor Perspectives, an insurance guy, who said fixed index annuities are guaranteed to outperform bonds and will probably outperform stocks. I said, dude, how can you? The idea that you can get away with that terminology, the verbiage, is nuts. We can never, because you can't say this is guaranteed to outperform. You can't, because you don't know. And if you don't know, you can't say it. And yet he can say it because he comes from the insurance side, which they can say pretty much whatever they want, which is unfortunate, because they do. They leave a lot to be desired in their sales pitches, that's for sure. And that's sad, because there are good uses for insurance products, and annuities an insurance product. Life insurance, obviously, is an insurance product. There are good uses of it, but it's got to be presented correctly, both sides. And unfortunately, a lot of the proponents of this stuff don't know, or they're committing an error on purpose by not telling you the back end of it, which isn't good. All right, so again, fixed annuities. If I had a 3.5% and a 3.5% corporate bond, which is better? We can debate which is better. I would argue the fixed annuity is better. You can argue the corporate bond is better. But to say inherently the fixed annuity is worse is just silly in of itself. And then to say inherently the fixed annuity is worse because a guy who's selling it is going to make a commission is, again, it's just stupid. That's inherently stupid to say. Is the guy selling the corporate bond making a commission? Is the guy selling the corporate bond getting fees? I don't know. And frankly, I just, I do care. But just to say that in of itself, and thus he makes money off the sale of his product, makes it bad. It's silly in of itself. And then to conflate whatever it is, fixed indexed annuities with fixed annuities is just ignorance. That's rookie league stuff there, man. Rookie league. And if you're gonna be, dude, what are you doing, man? If you're gonna be in this business, you shouldn't be, dude. What are you doing? You're in this lane. Oh, now you're going. Oh my goodness. This guy. Thanks, Bubs. If you're gonna be, why didn't you get over there to begin with? You ever see every time I'm driving here, you see that it's just we used to call it Charlie Foxtrot. You know what that is? Because cluster guy here, Tanky McTankleston, he I don't know why he didn't get over that lane to begin with, because now he's in front of me and I can't go over here and go to the right because Tanky is taking up the lane because he's got his head up his butt. That's the thing about driving in the South, man. Driving in Phoenix, Arizona, a lot of old people driving in the South in these growing communities. It's a problem because it's all based on a lot of GPSs that are not updated. Nuts. Anyway, so what was I saying? So not even to know the different types of annuity: fixed index annuity, fixed annuity. And again, don't ever get engaged in road rage, my friends. It's not worth it. You don't know who's on the other side of that vehicle. So you just talk it to yourself, but don't stare at people. I have to tell my wife all the time, like, dude, stop. You don't know who these people are. Don't stare and don't make noises or hand gestures. You can say it in the context of your vehicle, but not like, that's not good. A lot of crazy people out there, man. Better to keep your frustration to yourself, other than letting that guy know you're not happy with him, because you don't know what the reaction is going to be. No reason for that crap. That's just all there is to it. All right. So what I was going to say. So with annuity, you don't know. You don't know if not to know the difference between the two, and then just to simply say in one fell swoop they're all bad is dumb. Now again, we'll get into more annuity discussion, but we got variable annuities, we got fixed annuities, we got fixed index annuities, all types of annuities. We got income annuities to the annuity slayer. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So he was saying an index annuity will underperform a stock bond portfolio because the fees on it. I said, you don't know that. I mean, it might, but you don't know to say that this. I gotta get my hair cut. This product here will underperform that product there. I mean, how can that's what I was gonna say. I'll say that for another video. All right, we'll come back. I gotta run up to Walmart and get some food for dinner, and then we'll see you on the other side. I'll tell you what else I want to say. Thanks.